Ladies and gentlemen, I'm skipping to the right page. I'm going to read to you a couple of poems from different sections of this book in honor of the Poetry Bomb. I am in front of St. Mary's Cathedral here in downtown Austin, and I'm on government land that was right across the street because the government decided to take away land from churches that were here. I believe it was a Baptist church here because they wanted to put up government buildings. But that allows me to sit here right across from St. Mary's Cathedral and read to you, for the Poetry Bomb, poems from this new book from Cyberwit Press called Testament. I'm going to read to you right now one poem from the section 1 of this book, which is all post-Roe v. Wade poems, which is all really, really valuable at this time, especially because of how religious people are considering it and changing laws in our country. And I'm in government property doing it. Well, everybody's around here having a good time, but I'm going to share with you one poem that I don't think I would otherwise share anywhere else, so I hope you guys enjoy it. The short title is Mary's Perspective, but the full title is Mary's Perspective on how that whole Jesus thing turned out. People who weren't even there wrote down their interpretations of now mere word-of-mouth stories, centuries after anything happened, so that no one can prove or disprove any truth. It all becomes speculation. Words are mixed up when people proselytize, leading to every cult, group of believers, having entirely opposing views on right and wrong. I am just one woman, but people even take my story and edit it to fit their mold of what will woo their masses. I am positive people can be moral without following my son. So, seeing what the world has become, if I knew wars would be fought over centuries because of him, if I knew people would be filled with hate because of other people's beliefs, if I knew there would be so much unrest, which is so unjust, I would have aborted him. It might have killed me, but I am just one woman. I know my one son only spoke of peace, but how can you live with yourselves when we know one life could ultimately lead to so much destruction globally for years? This suffering is worse than any dictator in history, so maybe I should have aborted my son. Maybe that would have been the right thing to do. That's a tough one to read right now, and now I'm going to jump ahead to the second section. Aha, got it now. Beginning of section 2 of this book, Testament, which talks about the suffering and pain that people deal with, and oftentimes, for some, they feel that suicide is the only answer. And so there is a section of poems that talk about that in this book, and I'm going to share with you 4 short ones and then one longer one after someone does this. So, as I said, these are poems written to somebody that was wanting to die and didn't know what else to do. This is Letter for 1495. 1. Is this what I am reduced to now? I can't go through with it. I can't. I just can't. I deserve better than this. More. Something rewarding. Something fulfilling. Something not so empty, useless, lifeless, like this feeling left in my stomach. At least I still have feelings. Or is it just a numbness of sorts? A numbness and an anger. Numbness alone isn't enough to kill yourself over. Apathy and lack of feeling doesn't promote action. What do I want? What can I do? What range of emotions do I still have to go through before I've hit them all? I feel like I'm near the end. When I'll get there, I'll know. Maybe it's anger. I don't know yet. I didn't realize how tough these would be. These are all for poet C. Ra McWhort. May he rest in peace. This is letter 41495. 2. Every time I felt the despair and pain, I knew it would go away. And it would. I knew there was always hope somewhere that I would be fine. I feel so lost now. I don't know what to offer you. I can feel a little piece of your death in every letter. Only wishing I could take your pain and pull it into me, then make my pain go away like I always do. I know I can't. But I don't want to see you go, damn it. I don't want to see you slipping through my fingers just like your letters do. My hands are tied, and the despair and shame and guilt and sorrow and hopelessness and despair are immense. I want to help you. I don't want to be a victim too by having to watch you die and not be able to do a damn thing about it. Don't die. Get some help. Don't die. Get some help. I have 2 more of these. Oh, these are fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got 2 more that are shorter before I do a longer one from this book, Testament, in section 2 of the book. This is letter 41495, 3. I keep seeing reports that there are going to be more cutbacks saving us from the horrid government wastes, and being a taxpayer that manages to sustain myself, I often tend to agree. I think, why can't they get a job? I've done it. Why do I have to support them? But then I see you, and I wish there was more I, or the government, could do. I sit here, I read letter after letter, wondering if this is the last piece of mail I'll ever receive from you. Wondering if that doctor ever feels any remorse when she hears a person she turned away died by their own hand. If anyone feels remorse. Does it take knowing someone to worry about them? Probably. We Americans learn to close ourselves off to everyone we can to avoid pain. I feel your pain, and I don't mean to sound like some bad presidential cliche. I wish there was something I could give. Not medication. Not words. Not even an embrace. A new feeling. A new lease on life. Anything. Alright. I am going to read one more from that series. This is sad. It's a shorter one. It's one page only in this book. And it is a letter for 1995. And there's a long quote from my poet, Sanra God, at the beginning. And it ends with a quote from C. Ra McWhort, finishing off with, I'm not sure I can hang on much longer. Your soul knows it. Hang on. They say the soul, not at rest after death, will travel the earth through all eternity, searching for peace and never finding it. You want your peace. I know it. This is not the way. You have so many things to accomplish. That book, that lover, Christ, that extra six-pack that's stuck in the back of the fridge. Just find something, anything. Fix on that, and let that take you to the next day. Do that for long enough, and maybe you'll find that peace you're looking for. But don't stop searching. Things have to fall into place first. They have to. They have to. Things were different when you didn't know the entire story about somebody going through so much pain. That was also physical pain that no one would help them with. And then, what lines do you cross when the United States says you can't assist in this? You can't have that. So, a lot of suffering is your only other option. This is a poem about someone else entirely, about somebody who decided to end their life. And this poem is called Us Creative Types. I'm angry with you. I know us creative types are self-absorbed, but only if you're so destitute that even shelters or food bags can't help should you even think about it. I mean, I know we're really all so selfish, and selfishness is a virtue, but I swear to God, this is the wrong kind of selfishness. You think this will make you happy, this lack of existence. Think of how much pain you've caused by this one selfish act. Is that how you want to be remembered? I know us creative types are so self-absorbed, so wouldn't you rather be remembered for your talents and not leave your cut short creativity be so overshadowed by the pain that you've caused? Because screw you. I know pain. I've been where you've been. I think I've been closer than you. I think I've had more reasons than you. I don't know how long I was on that edge, and I struggle to this day with the knowledge that I should have just done it and gotten it over with. Trust me, I know. But all us creative types have these demons haunting us. So it's supposed to be our creativity that gets us through it all. So yeah, I'm angry with you. Because you said you're a creative type, so you should have been strong enough. Test your brain and your soul by testing your creativity more. I mean, Kerouac may have tested himself by bathing in bathtubs of liquor. People have tested themselves by anything from drug overdosing to autoerotic asphyxiation. And yeah, those creative types were selfish, but they aren't as selfish as you. And I'm angry because you took the easy way out. And I'm angry because you caused so much pain in this world with this one selfish act. And I'm angry now that you're gone. The pain you've caused, that's the only way I'm forced to think of you now. Okay, all right. At the end of that one's the lengthier one. But I'm done doing the ones on that topic for you guys. But what I'm going to do is there are poems that are between sections in this, and I'm going to find it. And I think this is a perfect one to end this reading for you guys in this live reading. Hello, everyone, for the live reading. And I hope everyone's enjoying the Poetry Bomb today. But I'm going to share with you one poem, haha, and I've found it. Done. This was a short one-page one between sections of the book, and it is called How People Interpret My Words. No, I'm not going to be a saint. No, I'll be gone, and no one is going to remember me. And I'll tell you why. I've never once relied on an incomplete mind to get my saintly visions. You see, people won't remember me because of any saintly visions, and it's not because I'm easily forgotten. because I'm not. But the only reason I'm not going to be a saint is because you haven't taken my insane visions seriously. You know better. Because that's the only difference, you know, how people interpret my words. Which is a fun one to be between sections of a book for this reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. I think I might do one reading that's not going to be related to this book for you guys in honor of the Poetry Bomb. I want to thank each and every one of you. I hope everybody is out there maybe not watching, but actually reading somewhere, because that is what this is all about. But I hope you guys are enjoying the day. I hope wherever you are, it's less sinusy as it is here in Austin. So we're like, oh, see, I hear people coughing. How much medication am I on? But anyway, stay safe, stay creative on this the holy day. I didn't hear any bells going off on this reading, but I'll come back with another reading for you guys, and yay for the Poetry Bomb. Stay safe, stay creative, and I'll talk to each and every one of you very, very soon. Thank you so very much. Thanks.